Tom. Endgame, Anankos. Hello everybody, Tom Fox here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. In the last chapter, we thought Anankos was defeated, but then he merged with King Garen in order to become all-powerful. In this chapter, we stand at the precipice of existence itself to face off against Anankos in his final form. Impossible. This is impossible. There's no way we can defeat that. Damn it. What can we possibly do? The world is done for. Huh. Fate is a funny thing. I never thought my final moments would be alongside a Hoshidan prince.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself. But I won't die so easily. For if our time has come, I'll meet it on my feet. It can't be. Have we truly failed? Was everything for naught? No.
We won't
Don't give up! No matter how massive this dragon seems, we can win as long as we work together. Don't stop believing in yourselves. We fought too hard to give up now. You're drunk.
That's right.
Of course.
I make my own.
We won't back down. This is our destiny. Ready your weapons. Fight for your friends. Ike, 2006. With the Seal of Flames, with the Fire Emblem on our side, we fight for our world. And here we have the final confrontation with the big bad boy Anankos himself, starting off with each one of his claws. On top of that, no enemies appear to be here. It almost seems too easy. But we can't falter here. I'm gonna go organize the troops. All right, with no safety save, the only option would be for me to reset the entire chapter. Let's do this. Victory conditions are to defeat the boss. As you may have noticed in this chapter, units will spawn from seemingly nowhere. Particularly on the spaces where he just spawned there. So, it is up to us to use what resources we can and take them all down. What's his resistance? Oh, goody. All right. So let's start off by pairing up your Junk and Percy again. We're going straight to Anankos' hand. We're gonna switch and I'm gonna keep the Omega Yato out. I don't want to go just into range of him. I don't want to go into range of him just yet. Over here. Let's send Mozu over to this unit here. And take him out with the Silver Yumi. Things may get dicey here, but we can't falter now. We've come way too far.
That went well.
Mozu's already taken a little bit of a beating. And now she will not get a bonus from her being... Oh, ooh! That actually works out perfectly for this chapter. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Underdog for the ability because that's not going to help us now. In order to give her Spendthrift. If she ends up getting some more gold this time around, I can use that gold to give her plus 10 damage dealt and minus 10 damage taken. I don't know for how long that lasts, but that is a really good ability. Kana's gonna come over here. Never mind. Azama, you come over here. And use the Silver Naginata on this archer here. If you happen to crit, that'd be great. I mean, just hitting in general is also good, but still, critting would be even better. I'm gonna go ahead and recover Mozu's health here. Kana's gonna come over here with the 11th sword and hopefully finish this guy off. That's pretty much dependent, wholly dependent on whether or not Azama decides he wants to hit or not, which he did. Thank goodness. Meanwhile, over on this side, let's have Hana come down here and attack this Volite with the Hakakure blade. Hagakure, sorry. Oh, crit would be nice here. Yes! Oh, ask and you shall receive. I'm not gonna get that lucky every time, and her strength is now cut in half from using that weapon. Really good Mistletoe there. We still have that Bonite to deal with as well. And unless I crit, this is not going to be favorable because this Bonite has a lot of resistance. I could go Silver Lance on him. And if I go there, he would most definitely be in range of Anankos' claw. I think a better strategy right now. How far can this gentleman go? 38 damage versus her defense of 15 right now. And her speed outmatches his. All right, I've got a better plan then. Ophelia's gonna come over here and use Mistletoe against this guy's Fimbulvetter. Only 5 damage, it's not bad. Plus the Vengeance! Ba-boom! An extra 2 damage. Elise is gonna come over here and hit this guy square in the jaw with Ragnarok.
Enemy ahead.
Nothing he can do there.
That was too easy.
I'm hoping his ability to... Oh, no, he's not gonna be able to gang up at all. Oh, and he might be able to go for her. I'm hoping their luck is high enough where his crit won't be able to do much. I'm going to move Hayato over here. And this guy could still hit her. So I'm gonna go ahead and pair them up with Hinoka and come over here. All right, let's see how this goes. Miss. And some pretty solid hits there. Yep, going for her. Phew. I need a healer stat on that.
That was so bad. I can do this.
Going for her. 19 damage, but she does not kill. Easily retaliates, though. And a lot of these units are going to respawn almost every turn. This guy can't move very far, so let's go straight for Anankos' Claw. With him using Dragon Breath, a move that has a 58% chance to hit, it hits. Ugh, that might spell trouble for me later on. In the meantime, however, let's stay on our guard here. Have any units that can heal? Yes. I'm going to keep Hana down this way. Hinoka, I'll have use... That's gonna require a couple of healing sessions right there. Ophelia's gonna use Mistletoe on this unit right here. And with a crit! Ophelia Dusk!
My passion burns bright.
Alright, next thing we're gonna do. Might as well, let's see. Take her as far as she'll go. And wait. Hinoka will come up right behind her and use the Bloom Festal. Next turn I might have to do that exact same thing, which could be problematic depending on what spawns. Sakura is gonna come up here and use her Shining Bow on this Berserker, which should kill it unless that 10% chance to hit fails me somehow, which fortunately it did not. I'm going to have Hayato come down here to aid Kana down here. In the meantime, I'm going to bring Azama up here and use the Waned Festal on Sakura just to pick her back up. Mozu is going to use, let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Steel Yumi on this one. Fortunately, I got Azama here to heal her.
You're welcome. Excuse me.
In the event this misses or in the event I get a crit, that'd be great, but neither of those things happened.
I did it.
All right, she got a gold bar, which is great. I've got, oh, I didn't even realize I despise Yumi. Can't make follow-up attacks though, which is the only downside. Let's see. I'm gonna dump the Surefire Yumi because I do not want to get hit. Kana can't do anything right now, and she's the only one left. All right, let's see what happens. Here comes Anankos. Fortunately, I've got guard. And with that, Anankos' right hand is down. Here comes that guy. Oh, God. All right, here come more units. It seems like they spawn in 2 at a time. Going on the various sides. If I do this, 41 damage. That ain't gonna fly. Excalibur. I'm gonna have to use... He's my best bet right now. Because I got no one else that can get within range of him and not completely die. Not even her? Especially not her. So, this is gonna have to be my strategy for now. Actually, do I have anybody with a longer range staff? I can attack with a spear, 19. Yep, that's gonna have to be my strategy. All right, first thing we're gonna do, come over here. Trade with Elise. We are going to give her the Bloom Festal in exchange for... let's see. In exchange for her Calamity Gate spell. Then I'm gonna separate off Rajat. Elise is gonna come over here and separate off Ignatius over there. We have this guy over here, who is, not gonna lie, pretty good at what he do. Let's go with an Iron Axe on this one.
Let's go. I can help.
Make sure to get some good damage in on him and then finish him off with Kana. Levin Sword should deal just enough damage. Actually, more than enough damage by 6 points.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. He was dead on the inside. Ophelia is gonna come down here and attack this gentleman with... let's keep going with Mistletoe. That seems to be working out for us pretty good so far. We got Vengeance. I don't know if that counts for us right now. And the crit! 90. I guess, actually, Vengeance did carry over from the last damage she took. What is the max amount of damage she could possibly deal out from that? She gets Bowbreaker. That is going to be very useful, and I think I am going to get rid of Rally Magic for that one. All right, is that all the enemies? Yes. We're gonna move down here and wait. Oops. She's gonna move over here and mend up your junk. No one else can really do anything right now, except... Da-da-da-da!
Oh?
Oh, how lovely. Praise Hotoke. Counter magic, not bad. Wait, I have... Wait. Hold up, how do I... Oh, it's when I'm attacking. Okay, got it. All right. From there, I got nothing left to do but end my turn. Incoming units. Azama heals up. And first of our 21 damage. He didn't deal that much before. Let's get your junk over here. Yes, he has a movement speed of 9. I used 2 pairs of boots on him. We're just gonna have to steal this one with your junk. Let's go ahead and hit up this guy with a tiger spirit. Abysmal resistance this guy has.
You deserved it.
All right, in the meantime, can I chuck a Wakazashi at him? It'll deal no damage. But that might be for the best, considering she has to attack in order to get her her full strength back. So that actually might be better. Plus, there's no way this guy's gonna hit her. I chuck a sword at you. Although I may have just made a large mistake here. Nope, I'm good. Jesus. Mistletoe, like, that is like an Ophelia-only tome, and that makes her a very devastating ally to have.
Maiden, seriously. Bare finger of fate.
Anything else I need to work on right here? No, I should move some of my units further up north just to be on the safe side. Although, if there's a general spawning right here, I'm pretty sure Sakura can take it out by herself. I would love to just get in there and mix it up in here, but that is not an option right now. And only really your junk can do that. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Yep, figured as much. There's the Bow Knight. And the Bow Knight, surprisingly, is not wielding a bow. Let's keep going with the Tiger Spirits, that way I don't lose any stats from this.
Stay focused. Hope you like hell.
Hope you like hell. Man, she would hate Percy. War is heck. Oh no, Kirigi. War is heck. Her magic continues to grow, and she just laughed maniacally. See, resistance magic +2, malefic aura, Heartseeker. I'll get rid of rally magic. All right, Yada Boys time. What was his name? The Manyato Boy or something like that? Dragon Fang right off the bat. And boom, 36 damage. If we can get that. Oh, that's actually just enough to. Wow. And with that, both of his hands are down, leaving only the head to attack. Let's go ahead and start on this guy, and I think... How the hell do I use that ability I just got? When attacking a unit expends gold. Okay, I don't have a choice in the matter then. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and wait then, because... Oh, shiminy sugar shucks. I'm gonna go ahead and take away the Spy Yumi then. Is that enough to... Oh, I don't think it's enough. Oh, it's... Oh my god, that was just enough. Phew. That scared the hell out of me. I don't think she expended a gold for that either. Okay. What next? Really nothing at this point, except... Now we deal with Anankos' head, the Silent Dragon. He now has boosted stats, more defense, more resistance, pretty much more everything. I think Mozu would actually do a good job at taking this form down just because of her ability to deal 10 extra damage. And her magic stat would not compensate for her using that bow. On top of that, his attack is now 60, meaning that Ignatius will take 27 damage from this attack. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep spreading my units out. It's not a lot dirtier than I meant it to be. We're good for now. More units should spawn in. Oh, sugar snaps. Oh, Golden Crisp. Who's dealing less damage here? Of course. Ah, that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough either. Have her wait there. Come over here. That'll be enough. More units will start spawning in as the battle goes on. I only shudder to think what the Norian side is. Oh no, wait, this is the Norian side. I shudder to think what the other side's gonna have with Nor units. All right, I got 9 movement right now. Can I make it all the way to Anankos? Nope. However, okay, I guess I was gonna say that's never stopped me before, but it's stopping me now. So, all right. Everyone can just stay where they are for the time being. He's going for her, no damage, which is good. More units are spawning in, including one that is magical in origin. Deal so much damage to that ninja right now. And this guy will not go down from that. This is getting dicey right now. 23 damage. If both of these hit, I am screwed. Or, oh no, wait, he's not gonna be able to get me. Either way, I do have a physics staff, so that works too. Let's go, Omega Yato. The face of the dragon. And I get Dragon Fang right off the bat. I deal reduced damage from it, but still. 33 damage is nothing to sneeze at. Boom, 23 damage right there. I get Soul though, which means I'm bringing back some 5 health. Significantly less than I thought it'd be. All right, we're going Venge Naginata on this guy. Or I should probably attack him from a distance first. I'm going Excalibur because it has the most likely chance of hitting this guy. Which unfortunately, oh, what does Excalibur do again? I thought it reduced. Oh, it's good for follow-ups, but also is bad against them. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and finish this guy off with a Venge Naginata?
Let's raise some hell. Not strong enough.
Are you talking about yourself, or are you talking about the unit that you just slayed? This is where I'm gonna have issues, though. I mean, the ninja's not really gonna be a bother. So let's go ahead and take this guy down, who is not even going to be able to damage me whatsoever. Despite already being weakened. There's Spendthrift. That is an amazing ability. If you get like a bow that you're really, or like you get 1 bow, 1 Naginata that you're really confident with, and then 3 gold bars, you're set for life there. As always, she's growing like a weed. And I got more gold. Nice. Let's go ahead with the Shining Bow and at least do something to this guy. Let me see how much Physic is gonna heal him. It'll heal him to fall from there, so I'm gonna wait on that to try and get maximum healing coverage. And we're done here. Going for her, but no damage. You're gonna hit me for 23, but Percy's gonna block it. And I got a crit, which is honestly kind of meaningless because we just took down Anankos. And there he goes. We've won. But not quite. We've only destroyed his body. But his very being, his essence, it will continue to try and strike us down. We have 1 unit left to face here. All right. How are we gonna go about this, gentlemen? I believe I'll kill you with the Steel Yumi. Spendthrift, boom!
You reap what you sow.
And a crit. Here's hoping she gets more gold. Nope. But at the very least, we could deal. Oh my god. He does a lot of damage. This is probably my best bet standing right here. Fortunately, she heals at the beginning of her turn, so she missed. Ooh. What do we got here? 27 damage. His forms continue to grow more powerful with every passing moment. So we're just gonna continue to lay into him using the Omega Yato. I will have 1 HP by the end of this. Fortunately, I've got a powerful ally to be able to heal me. His Dragon Breath now has a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's getting close to that except for your junk.
We can take these goons.
And he just got soul, so he's healing some of that health back. 4 of it to be precise. Not very much, but it's good enough for the time being. Dragon Fang coming in. And I missed. Gonna use physic to, oh, sugar shoot. Wayne Festal. We're gonna have to double fist him on healing. Who's got the higher magic? Oh, Ophelia's closer. I'm hoping augmenting her magic will be able to will mean that that Elise will heal more at this point. I can't believe that missed.
I bet I can do even better.
In fact, I will. Inspiration she just gained, which allies within 2 spaces get +2 damage dealt and -2 damage received. Well, that'd be great if I were anywhere close to that. All right. Moment of truth for, oh God, oh my God. She's dead. That's it, game over, she's just dead.
Ready for action.
27. Here comes the soul. I got some health back here, and we got Dragon Fang going. Hopefully he doesn't miss this time. 29 damage. One more attack will do this. I got really lucky there. More units spawn in. Our only goal left is to defeat the boss, and he has 15 health left. For safety, we're giving him all the support we can. Wayne Festal. If this misses, we still have another strike, but if both of them tend to miss, we have plenty of HP to be able to survive this.
Champions of justice.
Good night.
You won't stop
Finishing
me.
it off with Percy's move, Soul. And down goes Anankos. We did it. After a long and arduous battle, almost having one of our units killed, it's over. Did we do it? Did we beat the Silent Dragon?
Victory is ours.
Yes,
Anankos has been destroyed.
we did it. I feel so incredibly happy right now.
So happy.
Me too. I'm so happy.
I was honestly worried how things were going to go for a moment. It all worked out because we were able to. It all worked out. We were able to win because we all worked together.
Glad that's over.
Now the world is safe again, thanks to our darling Your Junk. This feeling of relief, it's very much like flying.
You fought brave.
The battle is over, Prince Xander. We have won.
Well,
We have, Prince Ryoma. We've restored peace to the world together.
Mother, Father, we did it.
Azura.
Azura, it's finally over.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Junk. I'm so glad I met you, that we fought together to accomplish this.
I feel the same way. Thank you, Azura. Whoa, Azura, careful, he's married. Never mind.
Now then,
We will now commence with the coronation of your junk, the new king of Vala. Starting today, your junk shall be known as the ruler of Vala.
Here, your junk. It's time to accept your crown.
And then I become the silent dragon.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my lord.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, my lord, go sit on your throne.
Yes.
All right. I want to thank King Ryoma and King Xander for their generous gifts of land. Thanks to them, we've been able to rebuild the kingdom of Vala. I pledge to be a king that believes in his people and works for their betterment. I doubt you need to make that pledge, your junk. We all know what kind of person you are. I agree. You will certainly become the king you speak of.
Brother.
Your junk. If you ever need any help, always think of us first.
Just make sure you can tell us what the problem is next time, okay? I'd rather not go through the same thing again.
No.
I don't think that'll ever happen again. In any case, your junk has united all of us siblings together. Congratulations, your junk, from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you, your junk. I don't even know what to say. The word you're looking for is congratulations, Sakura. Congratulations, your junk, from both of us.
Thank you.
Thank you. All of you.
Gunter, no.
Hey.
So, your junk. Did you enjoy your coronation?
I was so nervous. It was hard to hide that I was shaking so much.
Nervous? You jest.
No.
No, I mean it. It's a bit late to be saying this now, but are you sure you're okay with this? By all rights, you should be the leader of Vala.
No.
No, this is the way it should be. I've never been much of a leader. And you are the reason we were able to end this fighting and stop Anankos. You are chosen by the Yato. Obviously, it believes in you.
Azura.
Azura.
Is there something else? Do you think you'd fail as the new king of Vala?
Huh?
Huh? No, of course not. I'm going to make Vala a wonderful place. In honor of the true last king and for Queen Areti. And everyone who fought. I promise to make them all proud.
I see.
I'm glad to hear it, that. Your junk, could I give you a gift to celebrate your adventure?
Huh?
A gift?
Yes.
You are the ocean's great waves.
That song is wonderful. It's almost like that song is about us. Do you know who wrote the lyrics?
I don't know.
I don't know. My mother taught me the song. She said it had been passed down from generation to generation in Vala.
I see.
So it's a very old song then.
Yes, I think it may not have been written by humans. If I had to guess, I'd say that Anankos was its author. It contains such strong emotions. Maybe he knew that he'd lose his mind one day and wrote this song to help us. A song meant for those to come, those who would save him with death. At least that's how I look at the song now.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right.
But that is where the song ends. It says nothing of the future. Maybe the next part of the song is for someone else to write. Someone like you, your junk.
Yes.
All right. But I won't do it alone. I'll need your help, Azura.
Gladly.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go back and join the others. The party should be starting soon.
Very well.
Very well.
I just realized Rajat is queen.
In the name of the first dragons, I, Xander, speaking for the kingdom of Nor. And I, Ryoma, speaking for Hoshido. Vow to keep peace between us.
We shall all be bound by this vow. Yes, peace for our nations. I swear. Yay! We're friends now! Friends!
Wish it were that easy to just forgive, you know?
I know, but healing can only begin with trust.
Yeah.
We swear to our people, to our countries, and to the brave soul who brought us together, Oshido and Nor are united together forever. We swear to you.
And that was Fire Emblem Fates, Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation. And let me just say, this has been one hell of a journey. Everything from the story, to the gameplay, to recording issues, to other various problems that I had, but also to the joys. To, like I said, the story, that was one of them. To epic moments we've had together. We've been through so much here. And through all these different chapters. Having done all these different things. And for whatever reason, the, I kind of wish it would change the avatar's hair for every chapter that we fought in. But man, going back to all this one, this one I think actually might have taken longer than Birthright and Conquest. Because I don't feel like I can clearly remember these early chapters as clearly as I could with either Conquest or Birthright. Either way, though, we came so far here. The Unspeakable World, Trader's Brand, all these different chapters and all these different things we did to eventually, you know, boil down the group we were going to use. The ones that we didn't use in either Birthright or Conquest. And it worked out splendidly. I think the only two units I ended up using that I used in either of those games were Mozu and Rajat. Because Mozu is badass. No one can ever take that away. And Rajat is Rajat. You can't take that away from me. Frozen Sea, Lost at Peace. I remember Frozen Sea. That was the one where Flora froze the ocean around her boats. Oh, man. Also, I believe what happened with Gunter in that third to last chapter, where I thought that my attack did nothing, where instead I actually missed, happened again to Anankos. I really like Anankos' design as well. Like, it just shows that, like, I don't know, it just kind of shows like what a sort of twisted mind he is. And if it's true that what Azura says, where he served the song as a warning, then you kind of wonder what was Anankos before he became that shape, before his essence was basically just a ball of runes and eyeballs. We got all these other ones here, including paralogs, the Great Hunt. I believe that was the first paralog we got, and that was with, oh my god, I don't remember who the mother was for Valoria. Nutty Family. I don't remember what that one was. There are so many of these. Maybe that wasn't even the first one. I don't remember what the first one I did was. I'm kind of rambling here at this point. But oh man, I made sure that I did all of these at some point. There's just gonna be, at one point, there's gonna be a huge wave of, I think, 8 or 9 paralogs, I'm pretty sure, just because of the sheer amount of supports I did. And there's a lot of characters too. There are so many more characters in this one than there were in Awakening. And the culmination of the two of this being 3 separate stories made it to be a much more expansive game. And I think each story was well worth its cost. The 40 for the base game and the 20 for each of the additional DLCs. Which essentially breaks down to meaning that you got Awakening 3 times at you basically got 3 Fire Emblem stories at 2 games cost. So I feel like that was well worth it, especially considering they all came together in the end there. Not to mention, while there were mysteries that came from Birthright and Conquest, both of them ended on good notes that pretty much were, both of them ended on satisfying notes, you could say. The only problem is, I'm trying to think now. But there's a few questions that I still have though, in terms of this game. Or maybe I'm just forgetting the chapter that happened in, but wasn't Takumi supposed to be corrupted? Like, he was supposed to be affected by Vala and all that, and we never really got closure on what actually happened to him. Unless it happened in a previous story. Maybe he actually maybe he fell into like the bottomless pit or something like that. But I don't know, I think in Conquest, in one of the stories, they basically said that Garen was controlling him, but I don't know. I have no idea like when they would have gotten in contact in order to do it. Oh, I remember how they explained it. They mentioned that that like the, oh god, it was like a self-doubt or something like that, and then it burrows its way into your heart kind of deal. And that's why Takumi fell under that. Although, wasn't the final boss in Conquest 2 Takumis? Yeah, it was now that I think about it. Because his soul was long gone, or his soul was long gone at that. It was just his body working on its own. Paralogue 2, Dragon Blood. That one was quite the journey to try and beat. Either way, that was the last paralogue we did right before the end there. I got my own kid the latest out of anybody. I guess it's because I had to wait for my wife to be born first. You're Junk and Percy, taking it all the way to the end there. I don't think I would have won without the ability Soul from Percy. Theoretically, I could have used Arthur as well, but Soul is more or less what won me this game. And I end off here at level 25 as a Hoshidan noble and the king of Vala. Now we gotta sit through the credit sequence. But man, oh man, this has been one hell of an experience. I think I like doing this one better than Awakening, because first of all, I never played ahead in any of these games, except for maybe a little bit of Birthright, because I wanted to play that as soon as possible, and I was at MagFest at the time, so I downloaded it while I was at the convention and played a bit of it. Fuga returned to his role as chief of the Wind Tribe and lived a long and healthy life. Some think that he may have been the most deadly fighter ever, but the true extent of his strength remains unknown. I don't think I ever actually played ahead, first of all. And the other thing too is that unlike Awakening, I didn't grind. I never actually grinded, except in this one when I wanted to try and get some of my people to be equal levels with the rest of the troops. Flora returned to the village of the Ice Tribe, helping it regain its independence and prosperity. She eventually succeeded her father as village chief, but she never stopped visiting her sister. The other thing too that I think was an improvement over when I did Awakening was in Awakening. Hold on a second. With the help of the Hoshidan royal family, Shura began the difficult task of rebuilding the kingdom of Koga. Putting his outlaw past behind him, he eventually ran for office and was elected governor. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, the one thing that I think was a huge improvement over Awakening was that in Awakening, I stopped at parts like halfway through chapters. Didn't do that with this. Reina, morbid fixation. After Ryoma ascended the throne, Reina was appointed the head of the Kinshi Knights. Her customary generosity to allies and merciless devastation of enemies became the credo of all Kinshi Knights. Kind of hard when it's like, you pretty much have made peace with everybody at this point, so who the hell are they fighting? I guess brigands. Rebellious Streak, Scarlet, retired, chapter 18. I don't think it's possible for me to save her. Inveterate soldier, Gunter. He was only really there in the beginning, and he is actually a not very good unit. Gunter disappeared soon after the war ended, never to be seen again. Scholars continue to debate if he died soon afterwards, or if he found a quiet place to spend the rest of his days in contemplation. I wonder if it's even possible to save Scarlet, now that I think about it. I kind of want to look that up at some point. Or play it again. Fashion forward Forrest and the dragon spawn Kana. Forrest assisted his father and uncle while simultaneously revolutionizing the fashion world. Scholars believe Kana traveled the world doing good. Most stories of dragons were based on her deeds. Man, it took me forever to get theirs up. In fact, I recorded both the last chapter and this tonight. Sleepy butler Dwyer and reliable chemist Midori. Dwyer continued to serve as butler and was highly in demand for his tea extract techniques. Midori developed a great variety of new medicines and traveled widely to teach her manufacture. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, because I recorded chapter 27 in Endgame in one go, and that was also when I got all of the paralogs for all of them. Future King Sigbert and Perfect Angel Keldori. Sigbert traveled the world to gain experience and later succeeded his father as King of Nor. Keldori helped by resolving many disputes with her natural talents and was adored by all. But yeah, overall this is fun. I felt like I managed to do a good job at it. Devoted servant Jacob and Lady of the Lake Azura. Jacob served as a butler for the rest of his life, but his true love was reserved for his wife alone. There are few records of Azura beyond her marriage. She remains a historical mystery. One thing I find funny as well is that she basically dies in Birthright and Conquest. And it's like, she's a mystery there too. Airborne singer Shigori and clumsy knight Sophie. After the war, Shigori traveled the land singing to heal hearts. Love songs were only for his beloved. Sophie and Avel traveled around the world. She eventually became an outstanding knight. Poor Avel. Or no, poor Sophie because Avel's a jerk. My horse. Raw talent Shiro and I Spy Nina. Shiro went on a long, solitary journey to learn wisdom. As king, he completed Hoshido's recovery. Once married, Nina gave up her hobby and her volunteer work and was hailed as a great philanthropist. That's good. She gave up her hobby, huh? Interesting. Sweet Tooth Ninja Asugi and adorable Adorer Soleil. Asuki stopped appearing in official records, but the Saizo name was passed down at least 100 times. Historians disagree about Soleil's final fate, but agree she was an inspiration to everyone she met. I like Soleil a lot. She's probably like the shining beacon of the entire, like, I don't know, she's super happy. She definitely is very much Laszlo. Pickle Pro Hisame and dramatic heroine Ophelia. Hisame put down the sword and picked up a pen, becoming one of the world's foremost scholars. Scholars say Ophelia continued to research spells and hexes all her life. She also named them. Again, I never got any of the pickle obsession with Hisame. Ever. Calm philosopher Azama and Army of One Effie. Azama decided to use his talents to inspire and heal the people of Hoshido, rather than taunt them. Effie retired after getting married, but she and Elise remained best friends for the rest of their lives. My voice is a little bit shot from doing the old Anankos voice, so hopefully I can get through this all right. Next up, we have Cruel to be Kind Niles and the absent archer Setsuna. Niles continued to take care of Lord Leo's dirty work while helping reform Nor's criminal population. Records show his wife Setsuna stayed by his side and was a great source of support and joy. Damn it, I don't know, the Setsuna thing is just... Is it just with Niles when Niles gets married? Lucky sidekick Percy and starry-eyed poet Mitama. Percy and Ace served together as Knights of Nor. Records show they never lost a battle. Mitama, for her part, lived the rest of her life happily as a celebrated poet whose work survives today. Like, that's such a generic thing. I'm pretty sure that happened before as well. Like when I had Niles marry the other person, it basically had the same thing. Peerless Samurai Ryoma and budding flower Elise. Ryoma was crowned king of Hoshido, and his rule led to an era of unprecedented prosperity. His wife Elise grew out of her childish ways and into a talented healer of extraordinary compassion. But it's like, I don't know, who did I have Niles marry before? And was it just a blank slate with Setsuna as well? Frightened Knight Ignatius and Free Spirit Selkie. Ignatius was assigned to Nor's heavy cavalry and instituted many life-saving precautions. Selkie never truly settled down and could often be found romping wildly in the forest. Like, just imagine her as an old woman being like, let's play! The easygoing ninja Kaze and Maid Mayhem Felicia. While no official records of Kaze survived, he appears in many rumors and tales of heroic exploits. Felicia gave up her career in the service industry for the military, ultimately becoming a commander. Which is, I think, what they expect of you in the game, to change Felicia from a maid to a strategist, because her magic more than makes up for it. She's very resistant for a butler. Sorceress Prince Leo and the loving priestess Sakura. Leo sacrificed much for Nohr, leading the effort to spread King Xander's radical new policies. His wife Sakura dedicated herself to helping the underprivileged, and the two worked happily together. See, that one makes sense for Sakura, but I don't know if that's if that one's a throwaway either, kind of like Setsuna's. The Paragon Knight Xander and the warrior princess Hinoka. As king of Nohr, Xander laid the new foundation for a new era of peace and prosperity for the kingdom. His wife Hinoka became general of the Hoshidan army, and the two remained together always. You know what? That's very interesting how I guess peace must have survived, considering that a lot of like the husband and wife combinations ended up being like royalty and like commanders and whatnot. Upbeat archer Kirigi and wolf cub Valoria. Kirigi helped his family rebuild the kingdom. Later, he left Hoshido and lived quietly in the mountains. Valoria's keen senses saved those around her from potential danger on countless occasions. My foot is caught on a wire, and I'd like to put my feet under my desk. There we go. The gentle giant Benny, one of my favorites, and the fierce fighter Aboro. Benny was assigned to train new soldiers, but soon retired to live in the forest with animal friends. Oh, his wife Aboro worked hard and eventually was able to reopen her late parents' tailor shop. Oh, Benny, you softy. I wonder if there are pairings that are like meant to be together and there's specific text for them on this. Wildcard Takumi and bewitching beauty Camilla. Takumi grew into his position as a leader and prince. He was a crucial part of Hoshido's recovery. His wife Camilla gave up her royal title and spent her days at home doting on her family. Oh, Camilla. Apparently in Japan, big breasts mean that you're very motherly. Aching blood, Odin! And secret keeper Orochi. There are no official records of Odin from after the war, but much was written about and by him. His wife Orochi vanished at the same time. Her last reading was that the world had a bright future. I wonder if they went up together, or if Odin. Well, we'll find out more about Odin later, because I plan on doing the DLC as well. Dancing duelist Laszlo and the focused samurai Hana. Laszlo vanished after the war, but he inspired generations of dancers and rallied the spirits of many. His wife Hana also disappeared then. It said that only Sakura knew where they went. See, that one makes sense. That one is not a throwaway, because it's like, oh, they both disappeared. But that one at least has something for Hana. Hapless hero Arthur and traditional ninja Kagero. Arthur returned to his true calling, justice. Scholars believe his luck improved slightly after the war. Kagero remained a ninja, and it is said that the couple got along, but didn't have much time together. Like the Setsuna one, like seemed like a complete throwaway. That still ticks me off. Loyal knight Silas and rural power Mozu. Silas served loyally as a knight of Nohr. He was beloved by trainee knights for his great patience. His wife Mozu, meanwhile, was a constant source of support and a humanitarian in her own right. See, that one feels like a throwaway as well, but it also does kind of describe Mozu in the humanitarian sense. Because she was never like meant for the army. She was a draft pick when her village was slaughtered. Wild samurai Hinata and childish killer Perry. Hinata's passion for the blade did not end with the war. He practiced morning, noon, and night. Perry eventually learned the difference between right and wrong. It took a while. Lupine collector Keaton and the scion of flame Rinka. Keaton returned to his homeland. He frequently visited old friends and got lost on the way home. Rinka's fiery personality ensured her husband's life was not boring, and they loved one another well. The kid Hayato and cursed by youth Nyx. The youth she's cursed by Hayato? After the war, Hayato traveled the world before replacing Fuga as chief of the Wind Tribe. His wife Nyx was indispensable with her vast experience and magical abilities. Now that I think about it, I feel like this is the kind of opposite problem in Awakening. Because in Awakening, it was the wives that determined the kids, so it made sense that the endings revolved around the wives. Angry Ninja Saizo and Quiet Assassin Baruka. Saizo disappeared from official records after the war, but no doubt he served the royal family forever. Baruka was torn about leaving Camilla, but enjoyed having enough emotions for them to conflict. Well, that's good. Because Baruka was never the feely sort, as it were. The Kitsune braggart Kaden and the wily warrior Charlotte. Despite marriage, Kaden continued to travel, returning favors. Later, he served as chief of his village. Records show his wife Charlotte was a caring wife and mother, and they had a happy family life. That's a throwaway. That is definitely a throwaway. They probably should have mentioned something about Charlotte's mother or something like that, because her whole gold digging ploy was kind of a thing for her to raise money for her family. Mr. Perfect Tsubaki and Cutting Wit Selena. Tsubaki was appointed chief of the Pegasus Knights and served with a perfect record. After marrying, he and his wife Selena disappeared from records. They likely lived happily ever after. King of Vala Your Junk and the Black Magician Rajat. The two spent the rest of their lives together, Your Junk ruling as wise King of Vala. Scholars note Rajat's incredible devotion to her beloved. The two were rarely seen apart in public. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Also, again, it's a throwaway. The end. So, all the main stories are done. However, I'm thinking, in terms of the order these are updating in, next time on Fire Emblem Fates, we start on the DLC. See you all then.